What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Mystic Watch, and today we got another video for you. Today's video is going to be a gem guide to explain to everyone who's new to the game where you can find all the gems located. You know, where is your main sources of gem going to be, and things like that. So I'll be breaking down everywhere you can farm gems, so you're prepared, you're farmed up for whenever the next banner comes out, whenever the first big banner is there. So I explain, that you do not want to be spending your gems like crazy. Like, I really recommend not spending a single gem on summoning until a new banner comes out, and then depending on the banner, summon from there. But currently, there's no reason to spend gems unless you're going to buy more gems with money or something like that. Just hold on for a decent banner. Now, before we get started, I want to say I did a stream yesterday, and it was great. So many people came through. Thank you to everyone who dropped by. I'm probably going to be streaming on Twitch. So if that is something that you are not following, link is down below. Make sure you follow me on Twitch. That way you get a notification whenever I go live. We can have a fun time over there. We did a whole bunch of PvP grinding. I did about like 30 matches or so of PvP yesterday on stream. And it was just me answering questions, having a good time with people. That was really it. So let's just jump straight into it. Gem guide. The most and simple, well, let's start off with like the basic gems, right? Basic gems, we'll start off with your daily logins. Okay. So if you go to Elizabeth, every single day you're getting gems. Now keep in mind that this is new players welcome check-in reward. These are not gems that you're going to see all the time, like this reward system. So I'm going to skip this for now. This does not count. This is your traditional login. You're getting 3 gems right here, and you're getting 5 gems right there. So, in total, in a week, you get 8 gems from login, which is a good amount considering that in a week you're getting 2.5, almost 3 single summons. Besides that, you have your dailies. So if you take a look at your dailies, or your tasks or whatever, 2 of your 7 dailies give gems. And these are the 2. It's play in PvP one time. Now, it specifically has to be ungeared PvP. This does not matter. Like, what I just said is irrelevant unless you're already above gold. Once you unlock gold, you unlock geared PvP. But if you're below gold, this doesn't matter. There's only ungeared PvP. And the other one is clear 5 stages of story, right? Just like go into any random location in the world in story mode and clear 5 stages. So those are how you get those 2 gems. And these 2 gems are here every single day. So make sure you're not missing out on that. We're talking about 14 gems a week just from this. Another like single gem that you would get that doesn't exist right now is guilds. Guilds will come out in chapter 6, which would be the next update. And then if you have at least 20 people logging in every single day and checking in, you get a gem from there. But I'm not going to count that for now. I just want to include it in this video because I'm not going to, make another video explaining about one additional gem when guilds comes out. So at least you have a heads up as to, there is more gems coming out daily. Then, another thing is, on that daily path. English, I just finished eating food, so I got whatever stuck in my throat. If you go under events, so the same way I did, you go to battle, event. If you scroll down, there's always a mission that gives you 2 gems. Rarely is there not a mission. Like, 99% of the time there's a mission. Unless it's like a weird timing in between updates, there might not be a mission. But there's always a mission that gives you 2 gems every single day. So make sure you're not missing out on it. This is not it, but I wanted to also point this out that this is another daily mission that gives you another reward. This is the mission that gives you 2 gems. Now, this mission alternates. This is not always here. Sometimes it'll be complete a deathmatch, raid, whatever, or play 3 matches of PvP, something like that. So keep in mind that these things rotate, and it's not always this specific mission. In this case, you have to awaken a piece of equipment twice, and that will give you 2 gems. The reward is always 2 gems. So in total, from daily rewards and logins, you are getting 4 gems. And then once guilds comes out, you're getting 5. And then from the dailies, like the login rewards, you're getting 8 gems a week, which we can just say is like an extra gem a day. So in total, if you're doing your dailies and you're logging in every day, you are getting 6 gems a week, 6 gems a day once guilds comes out, and that's a lot. If you're getting two single summons a day, you're not getting that from other games. This game gives you a lot more gems than people realize. Now, where do you find the rest of the gems? Like that I just explained, like the consistent gems. Gems that are always going to be there. So the gems that you can farm. This is the main part. Story mode. If you haven't beaten story yet, just as you're going along through the main story, you're going to be getting gems. Right? Probably just by completing the story mode, you've picked up over 100 gems already. Now, I'm going to be breaking this down. Man, I really can't English right now. I'm going to be breaking this down by chapters. So currently there are 5 chapters, but there's going to be more. There's maybe like 10 chapters on the JP server already. So as each update comes out, I don't want to say each update, but occasionally, every so often, they will release a new chapter for you to grind with new content and things like that. So starting off with chapter 1, if you beat the, you did all of the story, you probably got around like 5 or 10 gems from it. Now, there are more gems to be gotten in each town or each chapter. If you notice, there were blue missions. Gold missions are your, story missions, your main quest line. Blue quests are your optional quests. The thing is, you want to be doing all of those, especially in each and every town. Because one, they're hard to see here, but for example, gem here. Another gem here. So on. Another gem here. You're getting gems from these optional quests. So in total, you're probably getting like around like 15 to 20 gems within one chapter alone. And that is a decent amount. Maybe more. Could be 20 to 25. I'm not going to count them all. Someone else can do that. Probably like 15 to 20. So there is still more gems beyond that. If you notice at the top here, it says quest 81%, and then I have a 30 gems thing. Simple enough. You complete all the quests in there, and all of a sudden, you unlock your 30 gems. Now, there are some red quests that you do not need to do. And I don't know if they're going to show up here. But, for example, right here. Like these things that say... Oh, I didn't disable that. Thank you for subscribing. There we go. Okay. So, for example, this quest line that says steady effort. You already need to have a 5 level friendship or 5 heart friendship on the town. Max your hearts out. These quests do not like count towards this quest line. So it's not like you have to do every single quest. Pretty much any of the hard quests are not counted towards this quest line. Anything prior to that is fair game. Once you beat all those quests, you will unlock this. Like, you will come back into this quest tab and you will simply click on this button and it'll give you 30 gems. And you can do this for each and every single town. So we're talking about just within the towns. So we're going 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. 150 gems for you to collect in each of the towns. That's a lot. What is it? 30 a multi. We're talking about 5 multis right there for you. Plenty of gems for you to get on top of the 6 gems a day that I kind of broke down for you before. There's still more gems than that. Now, the same way I mentioned in events, there are other events that exist in this game. We have like 3 other events here. So let's say I click on this one. Once you complete, each of these events have an event achievement. And once you complete all the achievements, you are able to... Oh wow, I was not doing this at all. That was a big waste on my part. Okay. Some of these events have a daily limit to how many times you can do them. And others don't. Others you can do them an unlimited amount of time. Some you can do a daily amount of time. So the ones that you're doing daily, you want to make sure you're doing all your daily things. Like this is day 5 already and I haven't done this one. So I wasted a lot of days on this. Oh man, that was a good amount of potions. Shoot. Oh well. So once you complete all these quests, there's usually only 4. You complete all 4, you'll get 2 gems there. So we're talking about, same thing here. We go here, 2 gems there. And there was one more. 2 gems here. So if you see that, you got 6 more gems right there. Now, these come and go, right? It's not like they're always here. There's always going to be 3 of them for you to farm. These are just like events that exist. So keep, always check back here whenever there's a new update to see what is going on, what is rotating in and out. That way you can at least farm the gems that are there. So that was like 6 more gems. Then, if you go back to quests, we go under achievements, we go to the bottom. There are even more event-related stuff. So you want to take a look at here. If you were playing through the story, you should have already gotten all these, because they're not part of the story necessarily, but they're events related to the story. You know, sometimes like something pops up on the side and says go here, but you can continue the story without it. Once you complete these, you know, you're getting another gem from here. Besides that, just you have a boatload of gems from this, leveling up your character. Let's take this. If you scroll down, you can see whatever gems are available to you as quests. I probably grabbed the majority of them, but you can see here, right? It's just like more gems for me to grab. Gems, 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 all the way going down to the bottom. Okay, so this tab has majority of the gems, the challenges. Make sure you check that out, do what you can to get your gems there. Besides that, that is about like 80% of the gems you can farm in the game. Let's take a look at PvP. This is where you're going to be getting the remainder of your gems. PvP can give you up to 60 gems a week if you are the highest rank in PvP. It's going to take a little bit of time to get there, but I advise you playing out. I'm going to make a more detailed video on PvP, breaking down everything. Come on, there we go. You go here, you take a look at weekly rewards, and you can see the rewards for where you end up and how many gems you get. 60 gems if you're champion 1. And now the thing is, on JP, I've been champion 1 for the last like 6 months. Alright, so I'm getting 60 gems a week all the time. 60 gems a week is an enormous amount of gems. We're talking about, what is that? 240 gems a month. What game is giving you 240 gems a month off of pure PvP? So currently, you start off on bronze 5. So even if you don't want to play PvP, just get up a little bit, right? Get yourself to gold, right? If you're getting at least like 26, you know, if you can get to like 30 gems a week, you're doing fine. But for people who really want to maximize their gems, climb up as fast as you can and take advantage of this early start where there's not that many people playing PvP, and you're going to get faced up against a good amount of bots. So even though the bots might have a better team than you, they're still a bot at the end of the day, and they might make a mistake. Then there's also geared PvP, but don't worry about this too much, just because geared PvP does not give you... Geared PvP only gives you PvP currency and gold, and you really don't get a lot until you at least hit Master or Champion. Like 2,000 is kind of like a decent amount every single week, but for those really try-harding up there, that's where you aim for the top. You're going for that 3,000 or even above that. So that's really it. That's where you're gonna be finding borderline every single gem in this game possible. Hopefully I didn't miss out on anything. If I did, someone leave it down below. You know, I'll pin it hard to do something so everyone else can see. But that's really it. You're getting a boatload of gems from this game. This game is extremely free to play friendly. You know, if you're grinding the game and you're keeping your account up to date as much as you can, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna have plenty of gems all the time for whenever banners come out. And as long as you don't summon on every single banner like a maniac, you're never gonna run out. Hopefully that explains where to find all the gems. I believe my next few videos, I don't know in what order, but they're going to be a how to raise CC, like a CC guide. It is going to be a gold guide, where to farm gold, how to farm gold. That's a big one. And then I'll be going into, that'll pretty much cover majority of the basic guides. And then we're going to be going into the more like intermediate endgame stuff, such as PvP and deathmatch, things like that. And then my content will probably shift towards that. So, once again, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.